buying a used car in this day and age can really be a scary thing. It's easy to cover up damage and sell a clunker to folks.
That is, unless you've got Michelle Mortensen on your side, joining us this morning to tell us how we can spot a wreck. This is a very interesting, important story.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people can benefit from this because, believe it or not, of all the calls and complaints I get on the hotline, so many of them are about shady car salesmen selling lemon used cars. I get that call all the time. And you know what? It's a sad thing too, because there are no lemon laws for used cars in Nevada. So if you buy one, it's your problem. So you really do have to make the smart decisions before you ever hand over any cash. And today, I'm going to tell you how to spot a wreck that's been dolled up for sale.
This is a 2013 Nissan Rogue. So is this, and so is this. They look a lot alike, right? But they're not. One's been in a wreck, and I'm going to tell you how to tell just by looking them over, thanks to this guy, Garrett Hunley, a Nissan master mechanic. But before we divulge these dirty little secrets no used car dealer wants you to know, let's play a little game. Can you spot the wreck?
Yeah, that one on the end.
We asked folks on Fremont Street like Henry to guess, but he and practically everyone else, that one, it's so close, all chose the wrong car.
The middle one.
For all the wrong reasons.
Now, why do you think the middle one's been wrecked?
Because it actually looks the nicest.
In fact, only 2 people
And the winner is...
chose the right car.
Ding, 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 ding.
Car number 3. So how can you spot a wreck? I'll let Garrett drive on this one.
It's good. This car has a new core support. You can see that our headlight's been replaced. All these bolts have been out of the car.
How can you see that?
To the trained eye, it's obvious. But to you and me, well, everything looks just fine. Garrett also noticed other red flags, like flaking paint, uneven body lines, and crooked factory stamps. Something you'd never see on a Nissan. But who knew that? Which is why when you're shopping for a used car, you need 2 things. A trusted mechanic to look it over who doesn't work for the dealership, and the Carfax.
It's one of the vital steps towards getting a good used car.
A Carfax tells you if it's been in a wreck, and the mechanic can tell you if the repairs were any good. Garrett says he's seen quite a few pieces of junk sold to folks unknowingly.
It's actually very common.
Because looks really can be deceiving, and if you get fooled, the cost of fixing it is all on you.
And now, if you think bringing a mechanic with you to check out the used car is going to cost you a ton, think again. It's usually less than $100, but it can save you thousands of dollars. So really, spending a little bit up front can save you a whole lot. And now you know.
It's a worthwhile investment. It's got to be a feeling of confidence, too, to say, now my mechanic will take a look.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I get this a lot. They say, oh, the dealership had a mechanic there look it over and they said everything was fine. But that's at the dealership that you're buying from. How can you trust the very person who's trying to sell you the car? This is where you got to bring someone from the outside independently in to inspect that vehicle.
And many times they'll give you a short window if you say, I want to go take it to their location too. The outside one.
Absolutely. As long as you haven't bought it.
Yes. Yeah.
Because you really can't unwind that deal. A lot of people ask me to unwind it for them.
You can't do it.
That just can't be done.
If their mechanic has looked at it, just say, this is my second opinion.
There you go. Because you can always get a second opinion.
Let's